Suspected gunmen have abducted the village head of Ikot Edit in Etim Ekpo local government area of Akwa Ibom State in Odosian. Odosian was kidnapped from his palace by the assailant after the fierce gun battle with security agents drafted to the area by the state government to provide security in a volatile area. Report says Odosian had been relentlessly waging war against the activities of gunmen who had kidnapped no fewer than 8 persons from the village. Whereabouts of the monarch remain unknown as the kidnappers are yet to contact the victim's family. The Department of State Services, DSS, says it has arrested Barnabas Amadu, who was accused of being a member of a gang that kidnapped and killed a member of the Taraba State House of Assembly, Osia Ebi. The service said Amadu was arrested on February 25th at Takum in Taraba State when a joint team of service operatives and the military arrested the kingpin, 23-year-old Isaiah Suwe. Suwe was said to have led the team to Bise village in Katinala local government area of Benue State, where Amadu and members of his gangs were arrested. The spokesperson for the DSS, Tonio Puyo, who disclosed this in Abuja, said all the arrested members of Suwe's gangs are Aundi Tersu, Nengengen Bawun, and Damien, amongst others. President Muhammadu Buhari has declined assent to the Nigerian Peace Corps Establishment Bill passed by the National Assembly in 2017. In a letter read by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Yakubu Dogara, President Buhari cited security concerns and financial implications amongst other reasons for his decision. The bill has been widely anticipated by many Nigerians who believes the creation of the Corps will partly address the nation's unemployment crisis. The much anticipated Nigerian Peace Corps bill had in late December 2017 arrived at the presidency for possible assent after it was transmitted to President Buhari by the clerk to the National Assembly, Sani Omolori. The Senate had passed the bill on November 25, 2016, shortly after the House of Representatives passed the same bill. The federal government has set up a 12-member committee to unravel the circumstances surrounding the abduction of 110 students of the Government Science Girls Technical College in Dapchi, Yobe State. The Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, who disclosed this in a statement in Abuja, said the National Security Advisor, Major General Babagana Mongunu, retired, convened the meeting. Mohammed said the committee, which will be chaired by a military officer of the rank of Major General, comprised one senior provost from the Nigeria, would like to partner the population commission to make available to INEC all records of the dead citizens since 2015. Ahead of the 2019 general elections, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, and Lagos State Secretariat of the party.
We will do all possible best to make sure we reconcile all members. Nobody will be disrespected simply because of with Congress or whatever. But when somebody or a group of people now stand up and say they don't want PDP to win, they want to destroy PDP successes in the local government they want. That was why somebody can get off in a general destroying and appealing to people not to vote for his party. How can that be tolerated? That is why they did another one in the morning of yesterday, destroying their party. Enough is enough. We have to put an end to this.
Members of the party who spoke to Super Screen Television urged members to overlook their grief and preach to the people on the need to get their permanent voter's card, which is the only license to vote. They also acknowledged the massive reconciliation efforts and promised that the party will return bigger and better
behind us, and we are forging forward to make sure that we win all our elections.
We are strategizing and we are meeting We are trying to sort out our problem so that the whole of us can work together for the progress of the party. We are having various committees handling the problems we have in PDP, because we cannot deny that fact that we have our own misunderstanding. Even though our opponents, they have a major problem. But I want to settle all the internal ramblings here and there so that we can strongly and collectively work together.
Only time will tell if the efforts will reap dividends at the end of the day. But the signs are promising for the People's Democratic Party as they aim to upstage the ruling All Progressives Congress. Senator Abdullahi Adamu, who was recently removed as the chairman of the Northern Senators Forum, has vowed to fight senators and members of the House of Representatives who are, in his words, misbehaving. Adamu, who shortly after his removal was accused of mismanaging about 70 million naira belonging to the group, said lawmakers plotting against President Muhammadu Buhari ought to quit the All Progressives Congress. While addressing party members who visited him in Kefi, Nasarawa State, he said sabotaging the president equals sabotaging the federal government. Adamu said it was wrong to be elected into the National Assembly on the platform of a party and be engaging in anti-party politics. The All Progressives Congress, APC, has extended the tenure of National Working Committee of the party. The extension was approved by the National Executive Committee of the party at its ongoing meeting in Abuja. Kogi State Governor Yahaya Bello disclosed this to journalists midway into the NEC meeting. The NEC decision was valid and based on the Article 13 of the party, which gives it such powers. Bello also said state executives of the party in various states also benefit from the one-year extension imposed by the party. Now, about 20 Biafran agitators suspected to be members of the outlawed Indigenous People of Biafra, IPOB, have been arrested by the police in Enugu State. The development followed protests by the IPOB members at an event organized by Pan-Igbo Group to honor some Igbo personalities, including the first president of Nigeria, late Nnamdi Azikiwe. One of the Igbo leaders comments, speaking on the need to restructure Nigeria along regional lines, and agitators interrupted, advocating for only Nigerians. The agitators invaded the high table and attacked some of the dignitaries seated upon the seat. Now, families have reportedly deserted their homes in Asako community in the Lafia East development area of Nasarawa State, following the fear of being attacked by the ongoing crisis between Alago and Egon youths in the state. Report says the crisis started between the two tribes when the Egon youths allegedly went to the Asako area to reclaim their original settlement destroyed during the 2012 and 2014 communal crisis. The alleged invasion by the Egon youths created war amongst the people. Take some business stories. Just stay with us. Kogi State government has signed a memorandum of understanding with the Nigerian National Petroleum Corporation, the NNPC, for the production of biofuel using cassava and sugarcane. The state governor, Yahaya Bello, who disclosed this, said the initiative would create millions of jobs in the state. Both parties signed the MOU at the headquarters of the NNPC in Abuja as the corporation announced plans of establishing biofuel filling stations nationwide in order to serve vehicles being powered by the commodity. Away from that now, the Nigerian Communications Commission, NCC, has announced a number of transactions and sanctions to some operators in the telecommunications industry for their involvement in masking of international calls. NCC Director of Public Affairs Tony Ojobo, who disclosed this to journalists in Abuja, also announced that it has begun the second phase of investigation on the involvement of digital mobile operators in masking activities. Ojobo said the commission also barred over 750,000 numbers assigned to several private line networks, links and local exchange operators licenses. Masking involves concealing international calls coming into a country and presenting them as local in order to make profits from the difference in prices between local and international calls. The sanctions announced by the NCC range from suspension of licenses to issuance of warning letters. The Lagos State Internal Revenue Service, LIRS, has shut 20 hotels and restaurants as well as event centers because of their failures to remit taxes. The Director of Legal Service of the LIRS, Seyi Alade, disclosed this to journalists at the sideline of a tax law enforcement exercise conducted yesterday. Alade said the affected firms owed the state government a total of 295.49 million naira, adding that the state had started full enforcement of all aspects of the tax laws on